Okay, YouTube, working on my light switch here for the patio lights. I need 3 pairs of wires here. So I've got the 12 volt and ground wire here that's just constant 12 volts. And then this will be my dimmer input, which is a pulse width modulated 12 volt signal. And then the blue pair here is for the connection out to the lights. So the idea is the switch will let me switch between constant 12 volts and then the wireless dimmer and then send that out to the lights. But what I need to do is get these wires into this wire loom. So I was looking for an easy way to do this. So I've got like a 6-foot length of wire loom and six 6-foot lengths of wire, and trying to get them in there is a little bit tricky. But I was looking on YouTube, and there's apparently tools made that you can buy to insert wires into a wire loom. I could buy them and wait for them to arrive, but I was looking on Thingiverse. Somebody has these in STL format. And the idea with this is you've got this sort of bullet-shaped end that goes inside the wire loom, and he has all the different sizes. This is the 16 millimeter because this is 5/8 wire loom, and then you have this slot here where you can run your wires. And the idea is you pull this down, and you can see it leaves the wires inside as you go. So anyway, I downloaded that and printed it. It took about an hour. And I've got one of these. Get them all stuffed in that hole there, and then you get the end of your wire loom and get it started. It's a little hard to get started because you've got to try to keep all the wires out and hold on to the end there. Yeah, I think this might work a little better. I'll use this spring clamp here to hold the wires from pulling inside here, and then that way I can use both hands up here and just sort of pull this along, and that way you can kind of pinch this closed as you go, and you can see it's just shoving the wires right in there. Yeah, there we go. Once you get it going, and then stretch it out as you go. This is my switch end, so I've got to find some terminals that fit my switch. Yeah, so I think these terminals will fit on there. Let's see if that is the right one or not. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, I got the switch wired up here, and you can see with the double pole switch, makes the wiring very clean. There's just 2 wires for each of the 3 positions, and there's no wire nuts or anything in there. Unfortunately, the box, while it fit the switch, by the time you get the wires in there, they stick out the back. Through the magic of 3D printing, I took the box and scaled it by 150%, and now I've got plenty of room. Okay, YouTube, got the switch wired up here. This is a 3-position on, off, on switch. So when I'm in the down position, the lights outside here are connected to my light dimmer, which is connected to the Z-Wave light switch that's inside the house, and that can be controlled through any number of things. I've got my mobile device here, and I'll just turn on the patio light right there, and the lights light up. Turn the patio light off there, and the lights turned off. But then I also have the option, for instance, I'll turn the light on. There, it updated. And with the switch, if I don't need those lights on, I can flip the switch to the middle position, and those lights out there will never turn on. And if I go back down, they're in the auto position, and then I can turn this off. It's kind of slow. I think they were having some network issues today. I just had to reboot the cable modem. Yeah, as soon as you fire up the camera, then all the network starts acting up. So they may have gone out again. You know, Comcast is having some problems locally. Oh, there we go. And it finally turned off the patio light circuit. But if things are going wacky, like tonight with the internet and not able to turn it on, my Z-Wave controller crashes, I can just go up here and turn it on. So this is just direct connected to my 12-volt battery bank, and there's the light. Yeah, boy, it's really slow tonight. That's why I have this manual mode on there. There we go. Yeah, I think it's actually brighter. Yeah, it is brighter with direct 12 volts. I lose a little something going through the light dimmer. And I can go dim if I want. Yeah, it's great having, you know, fully automated stuff, but when it doesn't work and it's dark, it's nice to have a switch just to turn the light on. So anyway, hope you found that interesting. I'll put links to all the parts I got, the lights and the connector kits to get these wired up. So I'll put all those links in the video description if you want to do something like that. You know, these are low voltage 12 volt bulbs. They are Edison screw-in sockets, so you do have to be careful that you don't put any of these bulbs in a 120 volt socket. But I like the look of the bulbs. That's what I really liked. A little bit of decoration. Anyway, I thought I'd show you my updated patio lights, and now I've got the full control over them, manual, automatic, motion control. Yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to post up in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.